Hey guys, we're finally back with some NBA action. Not really any action this week for NBA at least for our association. Well, not today at least. We're gonna have some this week. Definitely gonna be uploading our first game this week. But anyway, we're gonna be starting a new association, and I know I promised to start this earlier, but unfortunately there was no NBA 2K14 2014 draft class. There's only the 2K13 one. Nobody's actually updated it, and apparently someone finally has updated it. So thank goodness for him. And now we can finally start an association. So same old stuff. Unfortunately, NBA 2K14 Association still sucks. Sucks so much compared to how it's supposed to be. And ideally, I thought it was going to be improving so much because you've been thinking, what could they possibly improve this year? And they didn't improve it at all. My career is supposedly the same as well, and it's just so disappointing. But hey, at least the gameplay is just so good this year compared to the past years. I'm really loving the gameplay. Only thing I hate is the shot stick. The shot stick's really stupid. I preferred the one last year, but you know, give and take, I guess. Anyway, so moving on, we're gonna obviously overrides off. Preseason, turn that on. This is actually very good for us, especially for association. You have to really check out which players you like, which players you don't like, and you have to adjust your lineups accordingly. Fantasy draft, obviously off. We may play one association eventually with a fantasy draft. I'm still thinking about that. Probably like an all-time legends thing, which will be a lot of fun. And that's pretty much all we can change, actually. I'm still gonna keep it 7-7-7. I've judged up against the 5-6-7, which I used to do with the Celtics, but I'm thinking right now 7-7-7 is probably the best. Although I still do think the association, I don't know, NBA in general has too long. The playoffs in the NBA in general are too long. But anyway, so I was thinking, should we go with the Boston Celtics today? There's a lot of good teams that we can definitely very interesting teams because again, all teams are tanking this season. That's why it was so crucial to wait for the 2014 draft class because everybody is tanking. Right and left, people want to tank for Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins, of course, Ender Game, Ender's Game. So very nice nickname for him, Ender's Game. So tough choice. I really like the Cavs and I really like the Celtics. Of course, Celtics are still my favorite team. I always cheer for them. I die and bleed green. But we just have to go with the Cavs. The Cavs are just way too interesting this year. And you can see they're actually 15th overall, while the Celtics are 19th overall. They're slightly better. This probably still isn't the best team I've taken control of. The best team I've taken control of was last year's Celtics. Of course, before the Rondo injury, they're still pretty good. This year, Jalen says that he doesn't think the Cavs will make the playoffs. I think they will make the playoffs, but I do like this team a lot. I think it's very interesting. Unfortunately, Kyrie in this game seems to be balls. I just can't play properly with him. I can't score with him. It's really difficult. I don't know why. Maybe it's just the way I play. I like to play run and gun. So maybe it's that, but I was not able to score Kyrie in this game. It's really I just don't understand. If you can't drive much in this game, the shot stick is all out of whack. I don't like the shot stick in this game. Probably just need to play more, but anyway. So there you go. You got a NBA Draft 2014, which of course allows us to play with Andrew Wiggins. Andrew. He's from Toronto, right? So I'm assuming this could be potentially pronounced 100 different ways. I mean, I don't know. Probably Andrew Wiggins, but Andrew sounds better. I'm pretty sure right now it's Andrew Wiggins. I can't make jokes about names in this freaking channel because everybody in the comments goes wild saying that I don't know what I'm talking about in basketball, but hey, Andrew Wiggins, I'm gonna call him Ender's Game. Hopefully we can draft him. We may look to trade for him. He is supposed to be a game changer. Ender's Game Changer. So many puns. Anyway, let's just look through the roster right now. Point guard, obviously, got superstar Kyrie Irving. He scored around 22 points per game last year. 22 points, 20 points per game, I can't really recall, but that's a huge number for a point guard. He is a very good scoring point guard. Assist needs some work, but we're going to work on that. We're going to still be doing developmental drills anyway. Jared Jack, probably should trade him. I don't need to make a playoff push this year. We're not going to make a playoff push this year. There's really no point. We may actually want to get a higher stock in the draft, but there's probably no point in pushing for a good backup point guard. So Jared Jack probably will go. Dion Waiters, nice developmental piece. His potential's at B, so that's much to be desired there. Carrick Felix, no idea who this guy is. Probably have to check him out first. And we actually have a few small forwards here. Nobody really interesting though. You got Earl Clark. I do not like his contract. 4 million, and his potential's not too good either. Ugh, that's terrible potential. Especially since they changed potential this year. Potential works in a way wherein the potential you have is actually the final rating that you will get, and it peaks at around 31, 28 or something like that. You have Alonso G, don't like it either, don't like Alonso G very much. I think he's going to be a great backup, but definitely not a good starter. At least from this game, maybe in real life, but Anthony Bennett, I may actually move him up to small forward. I think it's interesting to play him in small forward because he's got the size and he's gonna definitely be lacking in speed for small forward, but I think he can adjust. He's young. He can definitely adjust to that, so we may think about moving him to small forward. Tristan Thompson, from the games I've played with him, I love his rebounding. I just love how he rebounds. He rebounds very well, A minus. That's nice. And he has pretty good potential as well, so we're definitely going to look to develop Tristan Thompson. So not trading him. Everybody here up for trading. Up for trading Verjao as well. Again, we're not trying to make a playoff push this year, so there's really no point in having good backups yet. Tyler Zeller, still interesting. I'm actually going to keep Tyler Zeller for a while. I don't like his stats very much, but I think he's going to be a good serviceable young big man. Verjao probably has to be traded. So let's go ahead and look at free agents first. You got Steven Jackson, Brandon Roy. Ooh, might sign Brandon Roy. I do like Brandon Roy. And I seem to have an affinity for Cleveland. I like the Cleveland team. Anyway, I've played with them in 2K11 as well, which I did like them very much because I hate LeBron, they hate LeBron, we all hate LeBron. Everybody's happy, right? A lot of interesting free agents actually. A lot of free agents to potentially fill up our roster. Rudy Fernandez. Ooh, I quite like Rudy Fernandez. I've played with him in association. I really like his gameplay, and he's a shooting guard as well, so definitely can help us in the backup shooting guard. Probably can swing up to small forward and maybe point guard. Probably not gonna play one point guard, but you know, if ever. So may look to sign Rudy Fernandez later on. We're not going to be we're not going to be executing any trades or signings yet. We're just looking through what we can do. So we're gonna definitely look to trade these two key players. No, not Thompson. I meant, yeah, there you go, Jack and Verjao. So we'll see what we can get for him. Thaddeus Young, Ben Gordon, OJ Mayo. Nothing really that interesting yet. Paul Pierce, nope, not giving a pickup for that. Roy Hibbert, really? Well, we do already have Andrew Bynum, and Roy Hibbert is balls in 2K, at least from how I play, so I'm not gonna get that. Tyreek Evans, though, that's interesting. A plus potential is very tempting as well. Contract is actually not that bad either. Okay, nice. Josh Smith, Josh freaking Smith, man. Ooh, this is tempting. Rudy Gay, wow, actually fills up our small forward hole. Small forward hole. Small forward hole. That sounds that's a weird thing to say. Thiago Splitter, Ibaka, Rubio. Quite like Rubio. I really like watching him. Batum, Iguodala. So a lot of interesting players here. Let's try to refresh the trade finder. A lot of interesting players here. Definitely gonna look to making a lot of trades, because I want to hopefully raise our stock in the 2014 draft and get a few good players there. So a lot of interesting trades. So we may look to make a few trades later on. Seller, Karasev. Okay, get Kirk for that. I'm gonna get Kirk later on. Should be a good backup point guard, or Dudley maybe, or a first-round pick. Hey, hey. Jimmer though. Get Jordan Hill, really? I'm liking the trade so far. I'm really liking the tradability of this Cleveland team. And I do like 2K14's soundtrack, by the way. It's pretty nice. Anyway, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that episode. We just wanted to see an overview of the team. We're going to be doing a few big trades next week. Well, next episode, not really next week. We'll do it this week. In next episode, we'll do some big trades. We're gonna have our first game next episode as well. This is gonna be a lot of fun. So hopefully you guys stick around. Hopefully you guys check out our 2K13 stuff as well if you just want to feel how we really do things here. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. Hopefully see you guys in the next video. See you guys. Bye. Have a good week.